our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Shotgun. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
Ready.
All right, ready to go for round 1, and it's hard not to harken back to his last appearance. A huge knockout victory for him that set up this particular showcase here tonight. Can he keep the momentum going and register another knockout? His fan base is swelling. He is more popular than ever after a big knockout win his last time out. Straight right, he misses.
Get your right hand up, protect your face. Start circling to the left.
All right, there's the leg kick. You expected he would employ them heavily here tonight, and maybe the boxer wants to go back to the sweet science after that.
Yeah, he wants to box, he wants to look pretty, but this is mixed martial arts. You have got to use all of your tools. And by throwing those kicks, you are showing that this is an evolution of the... This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook.
Double leg. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, he's on his back now, going for the rear naked choke. We'll see if he can get under the chin. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight.
Escape that. He can't hold you there. He can't hold you there. Escape.
This has got to be the end of the fight.
Oh, what a way to escape.
Look at him shove the elbow up, John. Break the lock and get back to his back to defend that rear naked choke. He's got to be careful here.
Get on your side. Get on your side. Don't let him keep you flat. You gotta move. Don't be flat.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
He's got to be careful here.
Hey, hands up. Protect your face.
Making all these shots count.
Beautiful transition. He flattens him out. This could be trouble.
Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Side control, he's pretty safe there. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position. Beautiful transition.
Oh, this is not good. Mounted crucifix, all that body weight from the top position. This could be the beginning of the end.
Yes, this could be the beginning of the end. This is a very, very bad position for the bottom guy. Top guy has moved into a position where he can finish the fight. He just needs to make sure that the trap he has set is still tended to so that the guy doesn't escape from it.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Big ground and pound.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Down into his mount.
Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Now he's got good body position, yo.
Oh, Heavy shots raining down. Oh, this is getting kind of hard to watch, right? He targets the cut and lands a strike right on it. 30 seconds to go. And now some separation.
Both of them landed there.
Eats a jab there. Final seconds of the round. Round 2 straight ahead.
Great work last round. You knocked him down. You've shown you have the power to put anybody away. This round, let's go back to the same game plan. I want you to stay with it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here. All right, here we go with our next round. A lot of layers to the ground game that we saw in the previous round. And even though he was fighting off of his back, didn't really absorb a whole lot of damage.
He didn't take much damage. I believe what people really don't account for is his eyes, right? He's got great eyes. You can see whenever the strikes are coming, and he would just really move.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble jab.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep. Oh.
Now touches him with the left. All right, so now we start to see some redness on the... Oh! Could be the beginning of the end here. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of time, guillotine jump.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, well, that blow is fauceting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Oh, we got blood now, folks. Doctor might need to step in shortly. We got a huge situation here. Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Fight back! Fight back!
And how much more can he take? Side control now.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and really a guy who has been a monster in the gym, finally putting it together here in the octagon.
To go home and admire your work, it doesn't take till the next morning. He's going back to his room right now and firing up the video to look at beauty in action, and he was the one causing all the action.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. And all right, well, he's got him softened up here.
He flattens him out. This could be the beginning of the end.
Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining. Oh, nice.
Well, he's got his back now.
Now he's going full mount.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Nice positional control here. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
in the half guard.
Oh, he's bleeding like crazy, champ. The stream is steady. At what point do you at least call in the doctor to look at the cut?
You got to right now. I mean, right now, someone should be in here looking at how they can save this fighter from himself.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking for?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in. Oh, he's got a choke.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
Oh, man, that was slick. Great job finding his shots from the top position. Good round.
All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here. All right, we got a few clips for you, DC, of all the damage doled out in that round and his eye continuing to be the main target.
I mean, he's getting hammered. He is getting hit in that spot over and over again. And because of that, his opponent has gained in confidence, and he is very limited in what he can do in his approach, because safety has to be first now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Nice punch to the head. Lands another punch to the head.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Big elbow there, lands. Strong outside leg kick. Fighter trying to pass you, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job. Great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. Might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now, and it's light. But if he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. Oh, right into mount. And what he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments. That was nice.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control, because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard. He's getting ate up. You see all that swelling, and his opponent just continues to go to that area. The ref may need to call in the ringside physician to take a look at this guy.
Big shots landed by him now. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Less than 2 minutes with which to work here.
Get the back and push box in. Come on.
lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you got to credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
And right into side control. Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slip through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself.
That punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight.
There it is again. Look at it.
Stop.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 30-24, and 30-26. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Shotgun.
All right, you heard it there from Bruce Buffer as the boxer gets it done rather cleanly and clearly on all 3 judges' scorecards. And given that performance, especially on the feet, I think a lot of people are going to line up to see this guy fight next.
You know, the fact that his opponent survived, because the way that this guy hits with 4-ounce gloves, generally the lights go out. So being able to survive was impressive, but it's all about this guy. He was on his toes, he was bouncing, he was moving, he was doing everything that we have come to expect from him when we see him step inside the octagon.